Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with my bi-weekly makeup basket. For those of you that are recent subscribers, by the way, hello, thank you for subscribing. But if you're a recent subscriber, what I do is I do have project pans going on, so a lot of this stuff I don't rotate out as frequently, but there are certain things that I do rotate in and out bi-weekly, and I just figured I'd show you guys what I'm using. Anyways, I will start with the eyes because that is where I start my makeup routine. For my primer these 2 weeks, I have my Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. Just a little sample that I got in my Lorac Pro. This is not my favorite eye primer. Like, I don't even have the extras that I got with like my Lorac 2 anymore. But I figured I've already used up a portion of this, I might as well finish it off. But it will be rotated out in 2 weeks. For eye bases, I think I left one. I do have my what is it called? Maybelline Color Tattoo in Pomegranate Punk, because it goes with Garnet in my Lorac Pro, but I think I left that in my makeup kit. But to go with the Slate shade, I think it is, I have Shimmering Sea, which I think is really pretty. And how I do this is I put this down and I lay down what in this case would be the Milani eyeshadow in French Vanilla as a base to kind of lighten, so that the Slate shade will be lightened up slightly. And then I put Slate all over the lid on top of this. And I really like it. Let's see. And the other one that I have in here, base that is the Jordana 12 Hour Made to Last Pencil in Eternal White. I showed this in here because it's currently not in a project pan, but I'm still trying to use it up over the year. So even if I only wear it like twice, I still show it. Let's see, eyeshadows. I already showed you the Milani eyeshadow. I have my 2 eyeshadows from my project pan. This is the NYX Prismatic Eyeshadow in Mermaid. Thankfully it is not shattered again on me. And I have my L'Oreal Infallible shade in Perpetual Purple. And because I used up some shades in my Lorac Pro, I had the French Vanilla is technically my brow bone highlight. It's my replacement for white. But here's my replacement for nude. It is Pacifica in Ethereal. It's not quite as pink as that one, but it does the job. And I actually had to repress this today, so I lost my pan, which makes me a little sad. But I dropped it and it didn't completely shatter, but it broke. So this is the Physicians Formula matte palette in Canyon Classics. The cream color is the one that I'm usually using. So I had to repress that, lost all my pan, which sucks. And not only do I have my Lorac Pro in here as always, I'm not going to show you, I saved that for my project pan videos. I do rotate in and out another palette just so that I have a little bit of variety. That's probably why I don't go through my palette quite as quickly as other people. And this time I chose the Urban Decay Naked Smoked. I do not have it's not Naked Smoked. This is just the smoked palette. I do not have the Urban Decay Naked Smoky. They discontinued this for that one. Here it is in all its glory. It does have a kind of white and cream color that I could use, but I have my other ones, and I don't want to put too much of a dent in these. But looking at this palette today, I think it's missing something. And I make fun of the Urban Decay palettes because so many of them include Sin. But this one needs Sin. Look at it, needs like one other light kind of shimmery shade. But it's just being a companion to another palette, so it doesn't really matter. But that is actually the problem with this, is that it's missing like one light, shimmery, champagne-y kind of shade. So I do have my eyeliners. These two, well, actually this was the only one that's in a project pan anymore. It is the NYC Showtime Glitter Eyeliner in Paparazzi Purple. This was in my 5x Fall, but I didn't finish it, but it still hangs around. It is the Makeup Forever Aqua Eyes Eyeliner in 12L. I have my dog scratching at my leg. And because I did finish up, or I declared it done, my black eyeliner, the Lord & Berry eyeliner, I'm actually focusing a little more on a brown eyeliner right now. It is the Physicians Formula Eye Definer Flat Automatic Eyeliner Pencil in Black Raisin. That is it right there. That is a swatch of it. pulls a little on the purple side, I'm guessing because of the raisin part. But if I do want a black, I pulled out a liquid liner that I haven't fooled with in a while. It is the Elizabeth Mott You're So Fine Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. I love their names. Now this is not a matte eyeliner, as it says in the name. It is matte. It is black with glitter, which I don't mind. If I'm dying to make it matte, I can just set it with the black from my Lorac Pro, and if I don't care, then I don't care. I think it's pretty. 2 mascaras as always, although one is seriously, I'm probably going to throw it out in the next couple of days. It is the Benefit They're Real. It's been open for 3 months. It's done, and this one will probably be done in like the next 2 weeks. It is the CoverGirl the Super Sizer Mascara. So I will be opening up a new mascara soon, probably 2 even. That was smart. Let me rearrange. All right. Anyways. See, for primers, I have 3, but I only use 2 until one of them is done, and then I will be using the other one. I swear I thought I turned that on silence. For the primer I'm using right now, I am using the Maybelline Master Prime by Face Studio in the green version, but it is literally like down here, so it's almost dead. And what I use underneath it to kind of smooth things out and give me some sunblock. I use multiple things with sunblock in them in the hope and prayer that between all of them I will get some freaking coverage. This is the Murad Invisablur Perfecting Shield Broad Spectrum SPF 30. Treats, blurs, and protects. One of the things that Sephora online says is that it is a primer, so I'm just using it for that because I have it. But when I finish that Maybelline one, the one I'm going to next is something I drew in my recent Project Pan video. Sorry, I had an itch. It is the CoverGirl Outlast All Day Primer. I have never opened this, so this is completely full. So I give this a week of usage before it's probably dead. So this is what I will be jumping to next. That's why I have them both in here and showing them. Foundation, I only have one that I'm currently working on. I can't wait for this to be done so I can start rotating in and out foundations. That will be so exciting. I'm so easily fascinated by things. Anyways, this is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup. I don't love this foundation, but now that it's getting a little bit cooler, even here, like it's 75 degrees outside here, it's awesome. But because of that, that means I can actually wear this I can wear this outside without it melting off my face. So hopefully that will be done soon. For concealers, I actually started putting on my concealers before my foundation, and I'm really liking that. So I got my Revlon Photo Ready that is always in here that I'm trying to use up. But instead of my CoverGirl one, I opened up a little sample of the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer in Fairly Light and Neutral for my eyes. I really love this. When I use up my CoverGirl one, I might go buy this. I love it that much. It's nice and brightening, but it covers at the same time and it just looks great. I do have to set it though, but I've never not had to set a concealer, so that does not surprise me. So, cream products for my face. I brought out the Elizabeth Mott, this is apparently Elizabeth Mott Week, Tint and Sass Fabulous Lip and Cheek Stain for a cream blush. I do use cream and then powder blush and stuff like that on top just to make sure that they stay. But like some days I'll only wear the cream and some days I'll only wear the powder, just depending on how much in a hurry I am. As always, I have Satan itself in makeup form, the CoverGirl True Magic The Sun Kisser. Some of you guys have suggested for me to wear this as a eyelid, not primer, but like a color tattoo. Because of the consistency of this, I am convinced it will crease like crazy. Like it's technically a cream to powder finish, but it feels greasy. So I have no idea if that would work. I need to try it one day while I'm just sitting at home, not filming, not doing anything. Because that sounds like a great day to wear makeup. But if it works, I can totally do that. But I don't want to have to like film around or go out around eyeshadow creasing like crazy because I used my cream bronzer as a base, if that makes any sense. And I don't normally have cream and powder highlights, but I do right now because I'm trying to use this up. I got a sample of the Josie Maran Cream Illuminator, and it was in a little packet, but there was a ton in that packet. So it kept drying out on top and being gross, so I squeezed it into a little pot. I'm probably gonna have this forever. As for the powder products, I have my powder bronzer. This is the Ariel bronzer. It Surfs Up from the last year Elf Disney collections that I'm trying to use up for 12 Empties at Christmas. My blush is a new thing that I got from Instagram. It is the Bare Minerals blush in Laughter. I don't use much in the way of like, I don't have much in the way of like loose powder blushes. So much of that on top, you guys. Like it's come through so bad. So I'm not sure how this is gonna work. That is a really pretty color though. Not sure about the blending ability, so we will see. Hell, I just have to try to get it on my face without making a complete mess. That alone will be impressive. This is a new purchase as well. I bought this and showed it on Instagram last week. I bought it from like Walgreens. It is the Wet n Wild Fergie Center Stage Collection Highlight in Hollywood Boulevard. I'm a little worried that it's a little too strong, but blended out, it looks all right, so we will see. It is really stinking pretty though. For my powder, this time I have rotated in my Wet n Wild Coverall powder in, what's the shade? Fair to Light. I'm actually pretty close to hitting pan on this, because this pan is not that deep, and if you use it for like 2 months straight, it'll be gone. It's the only thing I don't like about this is that you kind of go through it really quickly. But otherwise, I love this. It's my favorite powder, honestly. I don't know why I buy anything else, but I do, so whatever. I forgot to show brow products, so I guess I'll show them right now. I got this in my Ipsy bag. It's one of the things that actually came in. I will link my Ipsy bag below so you can see what I'm talking about. It is the Pixi by Petra Mini Brow Trio Shades of Brow. I am wearing this today, and I was worried that the lighter brown shade would not be pigmented enough to go in my brows, but I mix it a little bit with the darker one, and it's a pretty good match, so I can totally use this, and by that, I'm fine with it. Also, my project pan, this is the Maybelline Brow Drama Sculpting Brow Mascara in Soft Brown. I use that as basically my brow gel. And finally, we are at lip products. I have, let's see, I've gotten down to 3 lip glosses, thank God. I have my e.l.f. Hyper Shine Lip Gloss in Berry Cherry. It is almost gone, I cannot wait. I have what I'm wearing today on top of something else that I'll show you. It is the NYX Butter Gloss in Apple Strudel. It drives me crazy that I can't see through it. And finally, for my project pan, we have the Buxom Lip Gloss in Trixie. Let's see. We have 1, 2, technically 4 lipsticks, but one of them's from my Ipsy bag, so I'm trying it out. This is what I'm wearing today, by the way. It is the Trestique Mini Matte Lip Crayon in Nantucket Nude. I know, probably shouldn't put a gloss on top of a matte, but I did. I actually really like this. I was worried this was gonna be like Death Nude, but there's just enough either pink or peach or something like that to it that makes it not. Plus with the gloss on top, you get a little bit of shine. I have my Maybelline Color Whisper in Pop of Peony from the Bleached Neons collection last year. Trying to use that up, failing miserably. And I have my Maybelline MAC, not Maybelline MAC, that's stupid. I have my MAC lipstick in Plumful that I'm trying to use up and also failing at. And the smell is not going bad, but the vanilla scent is getting less and less. So I really want to use that up by the end of the year. I also have my ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in Lax or LAX, I don't know which one it is. I really like this. You do have to do 2 layers to make it completely opaque and not streaky, but otherwise, I love this thing. And finally, for my lip balm, because I finished my Jane Iredale lip balm, I have the Chapstick in Cake Batter, because it is awesome. And for my setting spray, I know this isn't quite really a setting spray, but that's what I've been using it for. I have the MAC Fix Plus, and I hate this. Honestly, no, I don't hate it. I just don't think it does anything for my face. And it smells funny. So that alone makes me not like it. Anyways, that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!